Pimlico Racecourse, the home of the Preakness Stakes, as we are just a few days away from the 146th running of the Preakness. Very glad to have you with us for the post position draw. I'm Acacia Courtney alongside Naomi Tucker, as we are very proud to be back on the calendar as the middle jewel of the Triple Crown this year, Naomi.
And what an exhilarating race it was last year. And we got quite the weekend in store for you as well. Go to Preakness.com to check out all the details. You can watch all the action on NBC and NBC Sports. And of course, use First Bet or Express Bet to place your wagers and watch all the action from the palm of your hand.
We welcome now in from our Spanish group, Claudia Spadaro, to give a welcome en español.
Thank you so much, Acacia and Naomi. Amigos, bienvenidos nuevamente a otra edición del Preakness Stake. Este será el año 146 corriendo, la segunda joya de la Triple Corona. Este año tendremos 10 participantes y tanto la familia del Maryland Jockey Club como el Stronger Group queremos darle la bienvenida. Estamos sumamente felices de que nos acompañen el día de hoy. Así que les deseo muchísima suerte para todos, para que disfruten este Preakness. Feliz Preakness y muchísima suerte para todos.
Thank you very much, Claudia. We welcome in now from the Maryland Jockey Club Racing Office, Jillian Tulloch and Trish Bowman to draw the field. We'll be going a mile and 3/16 with a field of 10. Number 8. Number 8 is Unbridled Honor for Todd Fletcher. Number 10. Post position 10 goes to Concert Tour. Number 9, Risk Taking. Number 4, Crowded Trade. Number 3, Medina Spirit. Number 2, Keep Me in Mind. Number 7, from Japan, Francisco de Ina. Number 1, Ram. Number 6, Rombauer. And number 5, Midnight Bourbon. That is the field for the 146th running of the Preakness Stakes, a field of 10, again, going a mile and 3/16 for the second jewel of the Triple Crown. I have now, courtesy of Keith Fustel, the morning line odds, starting with number 1, Ram, who's 30-1 on the morning line. Number 2, Keep Me in Mind, 15-1. 3, Medina Spirit, 9-5. Number 4, Crowded Trade, 10-1. 5, Midnight Bourbon, 5-1. Number 6 is Rombauer, 12-1. 7, Francisco de Ina, 20-1. Number 8, Unbridled Honor, 15-1. 9, Risk Taking, 15-1. And number 10, Concert Tour, 5-2 on the morning line. That's the field for this year's Preakness Stakes, as I'm pleased now to welcome in from First Racing the Chief Operating Officer, Aidan Butler, Dr. Dion Benson, Chief Veterinary Officer of First, and Alan M. Rifkin, Esquire, Counsel to the Maryland Jockey Club for a few words, and they will be taking some questions from the press here in attendance today. Aiden, if we could have you come join us first up on the podium, please. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I just want to thank you all for coming. As Acacia said, we're going to answer a few questions. Again, just to repeat myself, I'm the Chief Operating Officer. Dr. Dion is the Chief Veterinary Officer, and Alan is Counsel for Maryland Jockey Club. So please, we'll give a few minutes for questions.
Any questions from the audience?
Alan, what can you tell us about this deal that was reached today?
Thank you, Bruce. Let me first say that TSG, as you all know, and MJC care deeply about the integrity of the sport, but that includes also the integrity of due process. So today we reached an agreement with Mr. Bafford and his lawyers that allows for additional testing, additional monitoring, essentially a watch list to ensure the integrity of the sport leading up to the race. So we're very pleased to have that. We appreciate Mr. Bafford's participation and the way in which his lawyers went about it.
Alan?
Yes.
Scott Wyckoff, why was it so important to have the testing to get that integrity out there so folks knew before the race?
The question
Yeah.
for those watching, I'm sorry, Alan, was why was it so important to have the testing to increase the integrity?
I think the best answer would come from Dr. Benson, if you don't mind.
Hello, thank you. The testing that we did both with the Maryland Racing Commission last Thursday, yesterday, and the testing that the Maryland Jockey Club did today will allow us to ensure that if there is or was any betamethasone or any other medications, whether therapeutic or illegal, in the horse, we will know about them before the race, because traditionally most of the testing now will occur after the race, and this allows us to, instead of addressing the issue after the fact, to prevent the issue from becoming a problem.
When will you know?
We should have the results for the tests on Friday. They were just sent off today.
I have a question for Dr. Benson. Wouldn't it make sense, though, that there would still be betamethasone in the system with Dr. Dean Spirit, and then how would you reconcile those numbers?
So not necessarily, and the very fact that we have 3 different time points will allow us to determine how the medication is moving through the horse. So the more information that we have will allow us to determine and predict reasonably where it would be on race day, and if it is even going to be close, then we will enact our request for Mr. Baffert to scratch the horse.
But it's not necessarily 0 tolerance.
There is no allowable level, so it's based on the laboratory's capability. So, in Maryland, there is no allowable level for betamethasone, so if the laboratory can find it, it constitutes a violation. Fortunately, we have 2 separate laboratories, both of whom are accredited, doing the testing, and they will be able to work together to ensure that consistency and make sure that we get the best information possible.
Dr. Benson, will it be a split sample test?
The question was, will it be a split sample test?
No, it will not. There will not be an opportunity for a split sample. The samples that we have will stand.
Any other questions from the media here? That's it for today. We appreciate your questions. Dr. Benson, Alan, and Aiden, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us for the post-position draw for the 146th running of the Preakness Stakes. We appreciate your support of Maryland racing.